For sure. Interesting that you talk about Anaheim and Dallas. That has to be far different policing than here in a small town. So talk to me about being an officer in a small town compared to somewhere like that would be, in my eyes, gang ridden and drug ridden. Not that we are exempt from that, but it definitely is different. Talk to me about that.
I think having the exposure of a big city like Anaheim and a medium-sized city where I was at in the Dallas area, it gives you a good foundation and background about law enforcement and what's required and what to keep your eye on. I mean, if most of these big cities, I learned that they don't have, and there are some exceptions. I think Anaheim might have been one of them, but they don't have the resources to focus on the minor things that create bigger things, bigger problems for law enforcement. So some of the minor thefts, like bicycle thefts or the minor vehicle, break-in vehicle thefts that a lot of times they'll just go out and take a report and nothing's done. They just take some paper, they don't investigate, nothing gets done. And so those unsolved crimes become bigger issues because people are not held accountable or responsible for their actions. They don't get caught. They don't even get investigated. So those tend to escalate as things go down the road. And when in smaller towns, we still have limited resources, but we have some time to stay focused on some of those minor issues that I think the public will consider minor, but in our small communities, they're still important.
They're important to that small community, yeah.
Right, and so we can give it some energy and some time and some resolution, hold some people accountable for the small things so they don't turn into the bigger things that tend to plague a lot of our communities.